Hey everybody, it's Buzz. Thanks for joining me once again here on the channel. I had the opportunity of meeting up with Chris and Jordan, the founders of RIA Eyewear, and everybody knows how important eyewear is, not only for protection, but protection from the sun. And these guys make a terrific eyeglass that you've got to see. And so, without further ado, here's my conversation with Chris and Jordan. And I ran into these two guys that have a company, as you can see right above me, RIA Eyewear. You've heard about them, you've read about them, and now I have Chris and Jordan, who are the founders. Jordan, talk to us.
Sure. So Chris and I started the brand in 2020. Chris comes from professional squash. I come from college tennis. We thought eye protection was super important. It was something that was mandatory in the squash market.
If you want to see.
If you want to see, if you want to stay protected. And naturally, in pickleball, we're seeing a lot of eye injuries. So we thought it was super important to make sure people had the right products for the pickleball market. We have safety rated frames, impact resistant lenses, interchangeable lenses so you can stay protected whether you're inside, outside, and it's something that we continue to work with USA Pickleball on.
So let me make sure they understand this. So this frame that he's holding right here with these lenses, you can get other lenses to pop into that, just simply unscrewing this in the back here, and then they drop right in, you go put them back in, and you're back playing again, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we got interchangeable lenses for sun, and then for clear for indoors.
Nice.
So it's pretty straightforward.
Cool. Out there, how did you get the name RIA?
Yeah, so from my 10 years of taking Latin in high school, we came up with an acronym based on a Latin phrase for Queen or King of the Court. Classic racket sports game from our childhood, something that meant a lot to us, so we baked it into the brand.
Nice, great. So tell us a little bit, that you've expanded the line. You've been around for how long now?
We've been around since 2020. We were developing the line for a couple years before that, but we launched summer 2020.
Wow. Well, you know, I mean, the sunglass world is crowded space. What was your thinking about how you're going to stand out and become a brand? What kind of thought process went on there?
Yeah, so initially, I mean, Jordan comes from the tennis world. He played college tennis. I played college squash and pro squash. Yeah. And we just felt like none of the other companies out there were really addressing racket sports players specifically. Mm-hmm. We focus really heavily on the other gear that we use. We use it to do our best on court, and there just wasn't anything that was either protecting your vision or enhancing it. So for us, it was really, hey, this is something we care deeply about. Yep. Let's make the right products for these people. Yep. So.
Well, when I ran into both of them here, I said, a lot of players, all of you out there, tell me all the time about near misses of getting hit in the eye. The paddles are being made to really wallop the ball, and the balls are getting harder and faster. If you catch one of those in the eye, I mean, it's serious.
Yeah, we're seeing lots of eye injuries. It's something that people are thinking more and more about in pickleball specifically. So being protected on court is something that we're passionate about.
Well, I know that you guys want to tell everybody out there how they can get a luscious pair of these, and you've got sizes and lenses for everybody. I mean, my God, what a selection. Talk a little bit about where's the best places to get it.
Yeah, best place to get it is always online at our shop, RIAeyewear.com. That's where you're going to get the best prices as well. Nice. So we try to make everything from the best quality materials in Italy with Zeiss lenses. We just try to be the best on all fronts there. So check them out at our shop.
Yeah, and if with spring and summer coming, everyone's going to get back on the courts and start doing their thing. Any kind of summer or spring promotions that our wonderful listeners should know about that would tip them into maybe a purchase? I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, we have a special with Buzz Pickleball here.
Wow. Really? Can we
10% off?
Can we do Buzz 10?
Buzz 10, 10% off online at RIAeyewear.com.
Oh my God, you heard it. Jordan just dropped it right there. 10% off. You can't miss on that. It's your site we're talking about, people. But seriously, we want you to have the best eyewear out there. And with the weather changing, we're all going to be out on the courts a whole lot more. This has got to be an essential piece. Like you wear good shoes, you get the right paddle, and you wear the right apparel. This is just part of the gear that everybody should be aware of having, right?
Yeah. Totally. Yeah, no, we feel like it's an investment in your vision, and will pay dividends long term. So
you got it. They are happy to help you. We are here again at RacquetX. Thanks to Chris and Jordan for sharing their wonderful company. And Buzz 10, go get it. Go to their site, RIAeyewear.com, and get yourself some glasses. And I said RIA. It's Greek. You just don't understand. Don't listen to him. He just owns the company. Anyway, go get your glasses. We'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for joining us here on the channel. My thanks to Jordan and Chris for joining me on the channel. I also wanted to point out that one of their top pros that plays the game here in pickleball is Mary Brasha, and she just won the Red Rock Open PPA tournament out in Utah, and what an accomplishment. And by the way, she was wearing RIA Eyewear. How about that? Speaking of RIA Eyewear, there's a brand new style out, Nova, which has the Court HD Plus lenses, which gives you the most clarity on the court, non-polarized, so you got the best view of the ball, and they are really something to see. Come in a number of color frames, still the handcrafted Italian frames that we know and love in the Zeiss lenses. You can't miss these. Go to RIAEyewear.com and learn more, and click on the show notes below for some information. And remember, use Buzz10 for your 10% discount. Thanks for joining me.